Ladies and gentlemen, introducing first to my left, weighing in today at 203 pounds, residing from the Bible Belt, he is the Guiding Light, Matthew Taylor!
The Guiding Light, that was my mom's favorite soap opera back in the day.
That was more of a Days of Our Lives man myself.
I like that.
And introducing next to my right, weighing in today at 207 pounds from Bristol, Tennessee, he is Unforgettable Axton Ray!
Both of these men are making their debuts here in International Combat Sports, Jonathan. I've never seen them before. Look for good things out of them.
Yeah, I know very little about Matt Taylor, but I have a very storied history with Axton Ray. I've seen him wrestle in North Carolina, Tennessee. We're going to get into all of that as the match gets underway here. And the referee does finally call for the bell. Well, let me tell you a little bit. I mean, Axton Ray, second generation, accomplished amateur wrestler, debuted in 2013, and now still traveling everywhere. Home base out of Tennessee, coming out of West Virginia, and wrestles very occasionally in North Carolina. Did wrestle at WrestleCade a few years ago. And he's on the radars of lots of people.
Looks like he's in good shape. Looks like he can kick an ass or two.
Yes, he does. Yes, he does. And I tell you what, he may have like a little bit of a larger frame, but he can fly. He can absolutely fly when the moment calls for it.
Hopefully we get to see some of that.
Yeah. Matt Taylor finding out he is not comparable to the Messiah here in West Virginia.
I don't know about that. I mean, he looks a lot like him.
Yeah.
Yes. At least what we're told he looks like.
This is true. I mean, nobody really knows that one for sure. And
looks like they're going to try to hug it out.
I can't foresee Axton Ray doing this at all. He's too wise to fall for something like this.
It's taking it one step further than the Code of Honor. We're starting out with a hug instead of a handshake.
Okay, maybe, quite possibly. And they do give a hug.
I like it.
Oh, an arm drag!
That was a dirty trick.
No, it wasn't.
That was a dirty trick. He was trying to hug him.
That was great for Axton Ray to go on the offense. He knew.
It's good to cheat, yes.
No, it's not good to cheat. Okay. In the back of Ray's mind, he knew that Taylor was up to something. Or he could have felt Taylor was up to something because we weren't in there to actually see that.
I guess that's true.
Oh! Axton Ray now with some deep arm drags to Taylor. And look at the way that Ray's just bending that elbow and going to work on the bicep and tricep area as well.
Looks like he's going to hyperextend it.
Absolutely. Very observant, Big Jim McGillicuddy.
Oh, now, ow. Come on.
Just bending the elbow. Oh!
Good Lord, that'll make you pray to any god that you can.
Yeah, and I mean, this is where I see Axton Ray really shine. He knows how to disassemble one body part. And when you take out the arm of your opponent, it really limits the offense that they can put forward against you.
Well, there's a little bit of action there from Matt Taylor.
Well, he's trying to get some. Matt Taylor's trying to fight back, and Axton Ray with speed and oh! See, this is where Ray was able to catch that even before Taylor was able to take advantage of that. And look at the way Ray has Taylor still down.
He's grabbing his hair.
Ray ripping him off the ropes, and that's what I was talking about, the high-flying drop kicks by Axton Ray.
That was a big drop kick and made Matt Taylor go out of the ring. He's got to collect his thoughts, maybe get the Book of Light and find a psalm or something inside of it.
Yeah, he's definitely needing some time for prayer and meditation at this point.
It's always a good time for prayer and meditation.
I can't disagree with you there, Big Jim. But Taylor, I mean, the strategy here, though, is you're giving your opponent a moment or two to catch their breath. And I can't understand that strategy by Taylor at all. Taylor finally getting ready to come back in. Collar and elbow tie-up. And both men evenly matched as far as upper body strength goes.
He's just arm dragging the living hell out of him.
Yeah. And that's the type of stuff I've seen out of Axton Ray for years. And Axton Ray continuing his winning ways here. Oh, look at the way he's just going to work. Just trying to bend those carpal and metacarpal bones back in ways that they're not meant to be bent. Oh, look at the speed of Ray. Going to work on Taylor, just body blows. Axton whipping Taylor over to that corner, coming in with a head of steam, and oh my God! Oh no!
What a maneuver!
Oh, no.
What a maneuver!
Wow.
He's got the Lord of Light on his side.
Yeah, a miracle pulled out by Taylor, no pun intended. And Axton Ray, I tell you what, I thought Ray had the speed to get over, but he fortunately got caught. And now Taylor getting ready to go on the offensive here. Referee here. And here's the interesting thing for those that haven't watched a lot of international combat sports. The rules are slightly different here. You have until the count of 20. Oh no! Right on the ring skirt.
Now the apron of the ring is the hardest part of the ring. I don't know if anybody's ever told anyone that.
Oh, I've seen it plenty of times. That steel beam is where you put all the other accoutrements to keep the ring together. Oh no.
Taylor's taking control. I like what I see here from my fearless leader. I think I'm going to join his cult. Is it a cult?
The guiding light.
Does he have sex with the women? That's what makes it a cult.
Well, first of all, we don't even know if there are any women in the cult. So
I mean, I guess you could have sex with the men too.
This is 2021 of all things. But
as long as there's sex involved, I think that's what makes it a cult. I'm going to get into it later with him.
So you can go ask Taylor about all the sex you want afterwards. Thank you, sir. All right. Look at the way that Taylor's got his hands interlaced together, almost in a prayer position, and adding extra pressure. Oh wait, Ray going for that pin!
He's holding his tights.
He was not. He was absolutely not.
Oh, good Lord, he kicked him right in the face. That's what I like to see.
2 count only, though, as Ray finds a way to get back up.
I think the referee's counting slow.
I can't see it. I think the referee's called it down the middle so far, Big Jim.
I saw him take a fistful of opiates beforehand, so I think he's a little slow.
I do not think that at all. But look, speaking of things being slow, Taylor has slowed Axton Ray down to a snail's pace here.
They don't believe in you.
That's what you got to do. If you got a high flyer, you got to ground him.
Oh,
get him on the mat.
Yeah, and that's exactly the tactics that Taylor needs to put in here.
And that's my dad always told me as he was choking me unconscious, if you can't breathe, you can't fight.
Wow, someone needs therapy. All right. And look, wait a minute. Ray finds a way to finally break free, but
oh, good Lord.
Taylor, and that short drop kick here.
Again, I think that was a little slow. He sped it up a little that time, but we need a metronome to time it.
Well, at this point, I think the guiding light needs to pray for some inspiration, because I'm not sure if he knows what to do to keep the unforgettable one down. And now we're seeing it again here. Rear chin lock applied by Taylor to Axton Ray. Ray going to sleep very quickly out here. And that's another thing about international combat sports that's different. The arm only has to drop once instead of 3 times. And jawbreaker by Ray to get free.
He's going to need to visit the dentist next week.
Oh, yeah. But, wow, just that quickly, the guiding light gets the reverse chin lock back on Axton. Referee checking again. Axton not going to submit. Unfortunately, I think Axton's too far away to attempt to grab the ropes. Look at Axton. He's trying to get some adrenaline as he does finally get back up. He's trying to break loose here. Can he do it? He hits him with
jawbreaker.
Yeah, and that's what Axton needed. Desperation move as he gets out. But, oh, what a clothesline by Axton Ray. Second one. Does he have a third one in him? No. Whoa, what?
Oh, just a matrix and then a question mark kick.
Going for that roll-up, but wow, look at the tape. Oh, my.
Oh, inventive maneuvers here by Matt Axton.
Yeah. Axton with a striking knee there. Going for that pin. Give it to the guiding light there for the ring awareness, Big Jim McGillicuddy.
Absolutely. Always know where you are. Grab the rope. Get out of a hold. Get out of a pin.
And that's what he did. He broke up the pin count by putting that foot on the ropes.
Grab the rope and get more leverage on the hold whenever you got somebody in it.
And of course, as the referee is out of purview of seeing that.
Of course. Most of the referees are very stupid.
Well,
they won't be able to see it anyway.
But Axton Ray, I thought he was going to get him up for Taylor for suplex. Matt Taylor's got him up again. Are we going to see another roll through? Oh, elbows by Axton Ray. And look at the speed of Unforgettable Axton Ray. Wow. And a power slam. Holy mother of God. Oh.
Unbelievable, him able to kick out of that.
Yeah, I thought that was all Big Jim McGillicuddy. I really did. See Axton Ray trying to get the fans back into it.
The fans are going wild.
Yes, they are here at Dunbar. Or excuse me, Hurricane. We've been in Dunbar before.
It's the same. It's all the same. Hurricane, Dunbar, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, they're all great places.
Yeah, they're wonderful.
Did you just roll your eyes?
If I could pull them out of my head and roll them across the building, I would.
Oh, my.
Big super kick.
Wait a minute. Oh. Matt Taylor, does he have enough to get the pin? 2. And Matt Taylor.
Hallelujah.
Ladies and gentlemen, your winner of this bout, Matthew Taylor!
Matthew Taylor finding religious inspiration here against Axton Ray to get the W. I tell you what, Big Jim, I want to see both these guys back here in international combat sports.
Absolutely. They put on a show in their first match. Matt Taylor comes out with a big victory.